You ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, we're going to call the regular meeting of March 25th, 2024 to order. And I guess Teresa's not available. How about, we have the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, can we have a roll call vote?
Michael Blizia,
Here.
Vincent Cutterford,
Here.
Joseph Seibert,
Here.
Teresa DeAndrea, Jeffrey Miller,
Yes.
Norman Ritchie,
Here.
Paul Hadzik.
Here. And now we need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting from February and the special meeting of March 4th.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes of the regular meeting on February 26, 24, and the special meeting of March 4th, 2024.
I'll second it.
Motion's been, what, are you thinking about it?
I'm on the fence.
Yeah, as always. You got the motions, Lori?
Yes.
Motion was made, okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Ayes have it. Minutes are approved. And now we need a motion to approve the treasurer's report for February. I guess everybody had a chance to look over them. They were in the book.
Make a motion to approve the treasurer's report.
I'll second it.
Okay, the motion's been made by Councilman Ritchie, seconded by Councilman Seibert. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? The ayes have it. Now we need a motion for the approval of bills, which all of you had a chance to take a look at in the book.
I'll make a motion, we approve the bills to be paid.
I'll second.
Motion's been made by Councilman Seibert, seconded by Councilman Blizia. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Ayes have it. You can pay the bills, manager.
Thank you.
Are there any other items of concern from the audience? All right, if not, I'd like to welcome the Girl Scouts. They're sitting back there, waiting to get elected to council one day. Is that correct? You're here to see what we do. I am the mayor, as some of you know. This is our borough manager, Harold Pudliner. He runs the show. That's our assistant borough manager, Tracy, sitting over there in the corner. Not because she was a bad girl, but that's the only seat she has right now. And then we have our borough secretary, which is Lori O'Donnell. I knew that. And then we have a solicitor. We always have legal problems here and there. That is Jim Nanovic. He's to my left. When we have legal problems, we usually ask him. And when he has personal problems, he usually asks us. Is that correct?
That's right, absolutely.
Okay. But do any of you have anything to say? Are you happy to be here? Well, as we move on, I'll explain, if you have any questions about the meeting, how it's run, I'll explain that to you. And answer any question you have. Maybe we'll take a little tour of the police department. I hope none of you were in there before. Oh, were you? What's that?
Tough crowd.
Yeah. But that's what we'll do. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move on with business. Okay. But before we do that, if you don't mind standing up and telling us who you are, one at a time. Let's start right here. You're scared? Okay. I didn't know we had some over there. Go ahead. Anyone else? Next time we ask you to do that, you gotta speak up because we're old and we're getting hard of hearing. Yeah, that too. So, do you have any questions so far? Feel free to ask. Okay. That's good. All right. The first thing on the agenda is review the bids for the 2024 road paving. The road paving, we pave so many roads every year, and we have bids, people bid on it to put the pavement on the road. And we're gonna do that now.
Okay, the first bid, oh, I thought you were gonna say something. The first bid is from Pensy Supply. We're supposed to have a bid on, right?
It should be in there. There it is.
All right, the first one is Pensy Supply, and the bid amount is $75,209.99. $75,209.99, and there is a bid bond.
I want to see the low one.
And the second bid is from Lehigh Asphalt. And there is a bid bond, and the bid is $70,540.74. $70,540.74. And the last one is from H&K Group. And there is a bid bond from them, and their bid is $57,880.60. $57,880.60.
We wanna see that.
That one I want to see.
I'm sorry?
Jim wants to see it.
And that's all we have, just the three.
Excellent.
That's
Dramatic
big
change,
difference. Makes me happy.
a lot more cinders you could buy.
Yes.
It's good.
You wanna explain what you looked at?
Yes, I look at the bid bond, I make sure they have the proper signatures on it and the amount, which is usually the 10%. That's all I look at. But I want to make sure that the agent who signs it is actually authorized to sign it.
Okay. All right, council, so we need a motion to, take one of the bids. Legally, I guess it should be the low one.
I'll make a motion, we accept the bid from H&K for $57,880.60.
Motion's been made by Councilman Seibert. Do I hear a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Councilman Ritchie. About a roll call vote?
Jeffrey Miller,
Yes.
Norman Ritchie,
Yes.
Joseph Seibert,
Yes.
Vincent Cutterford,
Yes.
Michael Blizia,
Yes.
and Paul Hadzik.
Yes. Okay. Low bidder has it. Next is to approve a resolution for tax collector to dispose of requested records. This is done on a periodic basis, so she could get rid of some old records. I guess it's the retention program.
Yeah, it's under the Pennsylvania Historical Museum, I think it is, has a manual.
Right.
And it says when you can dispose of municipal records, and so this would be in compliance with that. We follow that procedure, but every so often, as you said, we have to adopt a resolution authorizing the destruction of documents.
So we need a motion to approve the resolution.
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution for the tax collector to dispose of records.
Motion's been made by Councilman Cutterford. Weir, second.
I'll second it.
Seconded by Councilman Ritchie.
No.
And
Joe
please,
Seibert seconded that.
or
Joe Seibert.
Joe
He's
Seibert,
throwing his voice.
sorry. I was looking at Norm. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it. Resolution is approved. Next on the agenda is fire department ordinance has been published. And we have to accept the vote. Whatever that means.
Well, it's just a motion to adopt the
Adopt the
ordinance.
ordinance.
Which
Okay.
cleans up the ordinance, which have been in effect since, what is it, 1913?
Yes. So we need a motion to adopt the ordinance.
I'll make a motion, we adopt the fire department ordinance that's been updated.
Motion's been made by Councilman Mr. Seibert. We need a second.
I'll second.
And it's seconded by Councilman
Blizia.
Blizia. Yeah, I was trying to read and talk at the same
Oh,
time.
sorry.
So. And like, we have a roll call vote on that?
Joseph Seibert,
Yes.
Vincent Cutterford,
No.
Michael Blizia,
Yes.
Norman Ritchie,
Yes.
Jeffrey Miller,
Yes.
Paul Hadzik.
Yes. Okay. The ordinance is adopted and you recorded the no vote, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And next on the agenda is to review the fishing program. And it's a review, it's not we're not looking for a motion. Does anybody have anything to add, or anybody have any thoughts since the last meeting? The two eagles that are out there are having fun. They're there every day, it's a beautiful sight. I didn't see them catch any fish.
Are the fishermen gonna be required to rent the pole and stuff?
No, that's only if they don't.
And I see the fee they come way down. I do appreciate that.
Down.
Anybody else have anything else on that? Any suggestions, or should we try to move forward and adjust it as we go? I'm sure there'll be some kind of mistake somewhere as we go.
As we go. This
So-
is all new. But I would need authorization, one, to publish the ordinance change, and then two, another approval for the resolution, for the prices.
I'm gonna say, it's the motion to advertise the ordinance, and typically you adopt the ordinance, then do the resolution the same day, so.
Got it. Okay.
So we need a motion now.
To advertise.
To advertise.
We hear a motion to advertise for the fish ordinance.
I'll make a motion, we advertise for the fishing ordinance.
Motion's been made by Councilman Seibert. Do we hear a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Councilman Belizia. Let's have a roll call vote on that since it's something new.
Vincent Cutterford,
Yes.
Michael Belizia,
Yes.
Norman Ritchie,
Yes.
Jeffrey Miller,
Yes.
Joseph Seibert,
Yes.
and Paul Hetzig.
Yes. And next on the agenda is approve the police contract. We all had a chance to take a look at that. And last meeting, I think, well, Harold explained it to us. So
Right.
we just need a motion to approve. I take it that the police have,
The police have signed it.
so we would need a motion to approve the contract.
I'll make a motion to approve the police contract.
I'll second it.
Motion's been made by Councilman Belizia, seconded by Councilman Seibert. And let's have a roll call vote on that contract.
Vincent Cutterford,
Yes.
Michael Belizia,
Yes.
Norman Ritchie,
Yes.
Joseph Seibert,
Yes.
Jeffrey Miller,
Yes.
and Paul Hetzig.
Yes. And last on the agenda is a name for D. Francisco driveway. Harold, take it away. I don't understand that, but.
Okay, as you know, Mr. DeFrancisco has been in here numerous times, and he is building his house behind 7th Street. And he is actually putting his driveway off of 7th Street, which was Fell Street, which is a paper street, which we have no right to, over onto his property. Now, after talking with the 911 center addressing in there and Carbon County mapping, it's very difficult to come up with you can't use a rear address. They couldn't use 7th Street rear. And the whole objective here is to limit any confusion when it comes to first responders to the location. So what I got from the 911 center was that we should name it something like a lane. So all our alleys all our alleys on the other side of town are named after trees. So in keeping that, now, it's not gonna be an alley, it's gonna be a lane, and it's not gonna be borough property, we're not gonna pave it, we're not gonna plow it, but we have to identify it so that it comes up on the 911 maps. So, we suggested Willow Lane, be named, and then I'll just get with the postmistress and we'll give it an address. But as far as 911 is concerned, this is the best way to approach it.
Do we have to make a motion to name it Willow Lane?
Yes.
Or some other name, whatever you want.
How about Pine Alley? That's my alley. So we need a motion to name the dirt road Willow Lane.
I'll make a motion that we name it Willow Lane.
Motion's been made by Councilman Seibert.
I'll second.
Let him have it.
Yes.
All right, seconded by Councilman Ritchie. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Ayes have it. We now have a new lane, Willow Lane. Do you have anything else?
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilman Ritchie, seconded by Councilman Seibert. All those in favor to adjourn, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, we are adjourned.